Right, so I'm down here in Croxley with...
Susanne Wiechert.
Hi, yeah, pleased to meet you. Right, we've been talking a little while now about some of the things you're up to, and one of the things that really kind of gelled with me was this idea of gratitude coaching or gratitude work that you're doing with people. Can you tell us a little bit about what's it called? Gratitude evolution, gratitude revolution?
Yes, well, it's a sort of, let's just say it's an evolution of a name I came up with.
Okay.
So it's a new concept which I started as the gratitude revolution.
Okay.
But because some people have a negative connotation with the word revolution, I thought, oh, how could I improve this? So I sort of put a cross through the R and made it evolution.
Okay.
So gratitude is something that I do as part of the coaching with regard to helping people with self-esteem and raising confidence, because I work a lot with people who have stress issues, stress and anxiety, that kind
So
of
how can you take gratitude? I mean, people are... I suspect people are grateful, but they probably don't realise what good stuff is going on in their life. But how can they practically then utilise gratitude to help their self-esteem? I mean, I don't know how people will put those two things together.
Yes. Well, because one of the things that when we're low on confidence is that we tend to forget about the good things about ourselves. And we forget to look at the little things that really make a huge difference in our lives. Even something simple as just breathing, we just don't think about it, do we? It's something far greater that we are ever in control of, this thing called breath and this magic thing called life. And getting in touch with those concepts of what little thing have I got each day that I can look forward to, or even when I'm going to bed at night, my comfortable pillow. It's something that I can get really sink my head into and feel good about, because it makes me feel good. I can just go, it's something that I am grateful for.
So I mean, one of the, I mean, I speak to a lot of people. Sometimes you hear of people who can't even go out of the door. They've got some real psychological issues going on there, yeah, and actually to go out and just post a letter is a massive achievement, because they're depressed or whatever, and they just can't do anything. So for people who are kind of driving around all day and everything are saying, oh, I'm in a real bad place, it's like, well, actually not really, are you?
That's right, because they forget that they can actually get up, get into a car and drive.
Yeah.
They don't think about the things that are part of the automative system that is part of how our body functions.
Yeah.
And when you start to make people mindful of these things, and it is, I mean, I'm sure you've heard of this term mindfulness.
Yeah.
It's sort of the buzzword at the moment, and it's one of the things that I do teach people, how to become more aware, how to notice the things in their life, even the little things that with regard to their physical being that make them feel good, how they can stand up tall if they really want to. Posture is something really important, but also to think about the people in their lives who do make a difference to them. We tend to often think about things we don't want in life, rather than focus on the things that we do want. And when we begin to notice the things that we like and the things that we want in life, that our confidence changes, our whole, our health changes on a physical level as well as an emotional level, and all of that has a huge impact.
And again, so sometimes we say things like, oh, I'm stupid, I am, or I'm rubbish at that, and we're constantly like berating ourselves, and actually we don't even know we're doing it, but actually it's just basically reaffirming that we're low. We've got a low opinion of ourselves. And I guess with what you're doing with the gratitude thing, you're really trying to get people into a frame of mind, well, actually I'm a lot better than I think I am, but start to recognise how good you are, because then at least you might not do anything with it, but at least you can't say I didn't know.
That's right, and it's this thing, awareness, and one of the exercises that I do with my clients, in fact, is getting them to write a list of I ams. I am, positive in something. They've got to be positive things. So a really good long list of all of the things that make a huge difference.
Right.
So that when they see them on a regular level, and they repeat them to themselves, so that you've got this exercise of writing it down, which always takes it further into the subconscious. But even saying things like, I am a kind person, I am giving, because when you start to think about those things, that's what makes you feel better. And people, most of the time, most people you will find feel good about doing something nice and good for somebody else. That's what makes them feel better. So the words "I am" have a huge impact on our confidence and our self-esteem.
Excellent. So, how can people get in touch with you if they want to know more about this? How can they find you?
Well, they can find me on Facebook.
Okay.
So I suppose one of the things they could do is look for the Gratitude Revolution, but as I say,
Without the E, without the R, sorry.
Without the R, or the R has a cross over it. They can also look for a page called Energize on Facebook, or Energize UK. Something that I like to help people do to re-energize their being, their body on a physical level and an emotional level. Yes.
Fabulous. All right. Well, thanks for speaking to me.
Thank you very much.
I'll stick this up on YouTube and we'll share it around and see what happens. Thanks.